I got into a car accident on my way to a wedding. Oh no. This is actually my second wedding day car accident experience. The first one was in between getting ready locations. My second photographer watched the entire ridiculous situation from his car as well, so I know it's exactly as I described. Here is a garbage animation to help you visualize. We're traveling the 10 blocks of residential streets in between getting ready locations. I come around a corner and I'm heading down a street going 50 kilometers an hour or 30 miles per hour. I see a car start to reverse out of their driveway. It's a driveway that's maybe 10 car lengths long, and then they really start to reverse out of their driveway going very fast. Basically pedal to the floor, and I come to a complete stop. I assume this car is going out of control and it's gonna go full speed into the house directly across from it. But no, the car, miraculously, it makes the corner and starts coming straight at me. I am about 10 car lengths from the driveway, and it's quickly apparent that they're coming at me like some sort of heat-seeking reverse car rocket ship. So I put my car in reverse and I floor it. So now their car is chasing me going in reverse. I'm also going in reverse, and eventually they caught up to me because they had the jump on me. I lock up the brakes. They understand that there's been an accident, and we all stop together. Older guy gets out of the car, very calm, and just says that he's sorry he didn't see me there. It was with the calmness of a guy that gets into at least one accident every single day of his life. No explanation to why he was redlining his car in reverse. This was also in 2010, or I would have had a great dash cam viral clip, I'm sure. So, my bumper, it's a bit smashed up, but it's drivable. I get some documents, take some pictures, and then head straight to the guys getting ready. Fortunately, all the locations were in pretty close proximity that day, and it was also close to my house, which is nice. So fast forward to this year, accident 2 is a little more simple. I was just stopped in stop and go traffic. Person behind me slams on their brakes and slams into me. Van slams into them. Nothing as funny as the first accident. Though one comedic element from this accident was the tow truck driver that was immediately on the scene somehow was an amateur French-speaking mime from Quebec. He was performing skits to lighten the mood. So rather than commenting on how windy it was, he'd have his fake umbrella up and he'd be being pulled away. Also, no one was injured. I don't know if he does that if people get injured. Also, all of his skits are happening in the center median of our main highway here in Ontario. My Volvo took pretty much no damage and it was fine to drive away. The Swedish, they know how to make a car. It's probably a joke that I'm leaving on the table here as well. Probably about IKEA. So when I got into this accident, I texted Liam, who was my second photographer for the day, and he left for the wedding at the time. Here's the surprise reveal. We both ended up being over an hour early for the wedding day. So even if I would have had to hire an Uber or call a friend for a ride, I still would have been at the wedding on time. And yes, if you're counting, had I not been in the accident, I probably would have been about 3 hours early for the wedding day. Now, that might sound crazy. I take being on time very seriously. I never want to be late. Typically, if I have a 1 hour drive for a wedding, I leave 2.5 hours early. Things happen, roads close, and sometimes you just want to stream F1 qualifying in your car while you wait. I said this in Book More Weddings 2023 that members have access to, so if you're a member, you have access to it. Also, every day in September, new video for members going up on the site. But I like to have backups of all things on the wedding day. This includes having my second photographer bring a second vehicle when it's not a problem for them to do it. Worst case, at this latest accident, had I had to go to the hospital, Liam could have actually just been there on the day and I wouldn't have had to scramble last minute from a hospital to try to get somebody to cover this wedding. This absolutely isn't something that I tell my couples in the first meeting when they ask why they should hire a second photographer as well. But it is something that calms my anxieties a little bit because you know what they say, make it to the wedding on time. So backups. And plan a little for unlikely scenarios. Also, Focal now has a free marketplace plan. So if you're a photographer and you want to book work in your local area, Focal makes it easy. You just set up what you want to do, family sessions, weddings, hot dog themed engagement sessions, and then through the magic of the internet, you can start booking work. More info over on the link. See you next time.